Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun Moon Rising for the last week of September 2019. And we are using the Cosmic Tarot for the main reading, and we'll use the VirtueViceVersa Tarot deck for any clarifications. Excuse me, Taurus. Let's see. Spirit, what message guidance do you have for our Taurus friends? Message guidance for Taurus. Message guidance for Taurus. And folks, remember, these messages are general. They may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, it's okay. Perhaps the next week or perhaps another reader this week will resonate more with your particular situation. Takes what fits and leave the rest, okay? If you need clarity on your own personal situation, just contact me, lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's more information in the description box, all right? And here we go. I reshuffled this card before I start recording, and you actually had quite a few jumpers while I was meditating on your energy. It's very surprising now. It's like it's taking so long for the cards to come out for you. Messages for Taurus Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Messages. I saw the King of Wands and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords came out 3 times for you while I was shuffling. Messages for Taurus Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Okay, here we go. We have the Hierophant. Someone here has their laser focus on a perhaps even on yourself, your own journey to your higher self, Taurus. This is the card of Taurus, the Hierophant. This is you coming into this reading. Like, I'm talking about how the cards are not coming out, and the energy is like, I'm here. So this is your energy right here. So, and this is like the high priest using a telescope to look perhaps into far away into the heavens, into the universe here, looking at the planets and the stars. This is a man of higher knowledge, right? Not just intuitive knowledge, but also very learned person. The Hierophant talks about the structures of our society, the higher level, or the highest level of positions and societal strata, if you will. They're the managers, they are the leaders, they are the priests, in regards to culture, it will be talking about the marriage here, if not just talking about yourself here. I feel it's about you, Taurus. This is about you and a cycle that's coming to an end for you. We have the Death card that comes out next, or perhaps you dealing with a Scorpio. It's the card of Scorpio, and the Four of Pentacles came out to for you lastly. And for some of you, you are putting an end to a cycle. Perhaps you're putting an end to it could be a marriage here, okay? Some high level of commitment. Here's the King of Wands. The King of Wands did come out when I was shuffling for you as well. So here he is again for you. And I have that King of Wands with that, it's like a tulip, I think. That's what they're, there's a situation here, Taurus, that perhaps you were like, it's almost like some of you, let's say you're in a high position in your job, like in your career, and some of you are making the decision willingly and purposefully to walk away, to end that cycle. Some of you want to start something new on your own, okay? This is like the Four of Pentacles is about setting your foundation, financial foundation for yourself to feel stable, creating a new sense of stability for financial stability, creating a new wealth, okay? A new career that, you're building new point here. And then this Four of Pentacles on this deck, there's a sense here that that person is going to someone that's more knowledgeable, okay? That person is going to someone that's more knowledgeable to ask for help. And since you're showing up as the Hierophant in your high power here, Taurus, it may be you who's that gentleman, the masculine figure here, who's in a position to give help to another. Are you going to actually give the help? And look here, we have that, it seems like it's that same flower that's now blooming here from the King of Wands that we have behind him, okay? So it's like, oh, I almost switched them up. So are you may be in a position of power, but some of you, because it's also the card of the miser, right? The Four of Pentacles, of hoarding, of withholding, of not sharing, you know, our resources. So you may want to ask yourself here, are you giving? Are you sharing? Are you doing the proper give and take, right? Are you giving as much as you're receiving in a situation, okay? And for some of you, if that answer is a no, it's very much possible that there's gonna be an ending to that cycle, okay? That because someone here, I feel like, needs your help. Someone here needs from you, okay? Someone here, I don't think they're expecting, but I feel like the way she's holding her head to the side is very humble. And this is also Capricorn energy here. So we have Taurus, we have Scorpio, we have Capricorn energy, and with the King of Wands here, we have like fire energy. Could be a Leo, could be in Sagittarius, and of course could be in Aries, okay? Let's see. If this is a love situation for you, Taurus, I feel like some of you feel like, I feel for some of you, you feel like there's a difference in power here. If this is a love situation, I feel like for some of you, you may be in a very, what they call, traditional relationship with another, where you are the breadwinner and your significant other have to come to you for everything. Like they don't have any power over the money, the resources of the household. Like everything is on your name, or you don't control the funds. Like if they were to need, let's say, to go get groceries, like perhaps they get a stipend, like they're like, okay, just $200 for you to spend on groceries, like, you know, per week or every 2 weeks or whatever. And that person have to always go to you to ask for anything. And I feel like there's a power difference here in this relationship when it comes to the finances, okay? The Four of Pentacles is all about work. And I feel like for some of you, you are very... you take that role very seriously of the breadwinner, but you also use that, okay? I won't say you use it against that person, but you yield that power. You are aware of it, okay? Let's get some clarification here. Clarification on the Hierophant for Taurus spirit. Clarification on the Hierophant. Clarification. Okay, the Four of Cups came out. Hazy and that Four of Cups, right? Very hazy sky. There's a ship there that's going. We don't see the person. The Vice Versa card in the front, we see there's that gentleman staring at those empty cups here. That person is a non-factor. It's just about the cups. The ship has sailed. Someone, there's an offer here. There was an emotional, when it comes to emotional stability, or an offer to augment, you know, to add on to the emotional scene, to the emotional aspect of a situation, of a relationship, if you will. Someone kind of was not that interested in the emotions at this time. They're just kind of bored with it, right? And it's almost like if you thought you had time to, like, here the person still have time, like they're still looking at it, they're still contemplating. Here it's a completely solid rejection of, and I think that's the Moon in Cancer card as well. There's a real, like, I don't care, I don't want it, and I'm removing myself from that situation, and I'm getting on my ship and go. Okay, and if some of you have been concentrating so much on work and ignoring the emotional aspect, because this is work here with the Four of Pentacles as well, and Capricorn energy is also all about work and order anyways. So if you know, disciplined and career and very driven, so if some of you have been kind of like feeling a sense of boredom and just almost like moodiness when it comes to the emotional aspect of your relationship, whether it's you who's been concentrating too much on work. There's a need here for you guys to come back together. There's a need here to restore balance in this situation, because this is there is love here. Okay, this is about the love situation. This is not about, like, it's like almost like spirit is calling you to find your emotional balance again. Okay, to not just focus on work so much, because there's a union here that's at stake. Okay, and here I don't feel like the lovers is even a choice. This is two people turning to look at each other and take each other's hand. Okay, taking each other's hand. You are my person, I am your person, we in this thing together. And the sun, the angels are like literally like looming so large over this. This is a divine partnership. Okay, it's not something, this marriage is not something you can walk away. No matter how bored you may feel, it's not a marriage you can walk away from. Okay, here with that, I always see the angel here as Archangel Raphael. He's also over the heart chakra, to me, Archangel Raphael. And here we have Archangel Michael with the Temperance card. We have death, ending to a cycle. And perhaps some of you are indeed dealing with a Scorpio. But here, this is the angels bringing balance. There is an imbalance here. I can feel it. There's a difference here. There's an imbalance in the situation. And I feel like that imbalance is dealing with because someone feels so powerful in the relationship because of money and finances. Or just because someone is concentrated so much on work. They've left another void. And kind of like almost not even investing anymore in the emotional aspect of the relationship. But with Scorpio, it's about transformation. It's not just about ending, it's about transformation. Okay, an ending so the new beginning can start. It's about, like, you know, death and rebirth. And here comes the angel here to bring balance. Okay, to bring balance, which will require strength. We have this line here which requires strength and a deeper knowing, to tap into that deeper knowing, to remember that this is your person. Okay, to remember, oh, perhaps even all the sacrifices, like to tap into that higher knowledge. That's that what's the word for that thing that the hangman usually hanged on upside down in, that the angel is facing. So they're already off of that. This is number 14, major arcana, that you have already gone through that hangman journey. You have already received the enlightenment that this is indeed your person. You've already received the new perspective. This is indeed your person. Okay, you have that knowledge. So you have it now. Strength is needed. You need to harness your strength to ask for angelic guidance and protection, because with the Temperance card, it's not just about moderation, but it's also about angelic protection, because this is a divine partnership. This is a spiritual partnership. The angels will guide you and protect it. Okay, and here we have the Six of Pentacles, the card of giving and receiving, equal giving and receiving, wherever there was imbalances, especially when it comes to resources and finances. Okay, so the give and take here was very much unequal. Someone was not giving enough, was not sharing enough. Someone was really holding money on top of another. I don't know if over the head of another, and manipulating the situation and controlling the situation, the relationship, using money. Okay, and I don't know if it's you who's doing it or your person, but there is a transformation in regards to that situation. Okay, the angels are stepping in to provide protection to whoever it is that was in the vulnerable spot here in this relationship. They're coming in to bring moderation, to bring healing, so that give and take, so that balance can be restored. There's a real transformation happening in your relationship right now, okay, Taurus? And let's get some clarification on the Four of Pentacles. Major arcana there for you. Big major arcana, the health and death, temperance, Lover's card. That's like major energy you're going through during this time, and you're going to feel it. It's not going to be subtle at all. You're going to feel it. Both of you, for that matter, you and your person. I don't feel like this is a financial situation. Like it's a financial situation, but in regards to a love relationship. And if there is no love relationship, and let's say for example this is just your work play, you at a position of power, and for some of you it may very well be that you've become so accustomed to power, so driven by the power of your position, that you forget to take other people's feelings into account. Okay, you forget to take even if it's not the people at the workplace, but even if your family is feeling into account, you kind of like toss all the cups, all the emotions, all the feelings into the sea, into the sand, and forgot about them and get on your ship and sailed away. You just kind of removed yourself emotionally completely, because it's just so like order, work, business, and it's almost like the universe is intervening, saying like we need to have that union of the self back together, because we're all not, it cannot be all about the physical. Yes, Taurus, you're a physical sign, you're an earth sign, you're all about like, you know, being grounded here, but the angels here, the divine is stepping in to say you need to have a union within yourself. That may not be a union for those of you, it's not about a romantic situation, it may be a union of the self here, to bring your shadow and light aspect of yourself together, to bring to find a balance, to bring together the emotional and the physical together. Okay, to reunite your feminine energy, which talks about emotion, creativity, and spirituality, with the more masculine energy, which is more about like, you know, aggression and passion and work and money and wealth, right? So it's that receptive and what's the other word that they use for that, being able to receive and to give, right? Like feminine energy is more receptive, we receive, and then to be able to like to provide, to give, which is more like more masculine energy, to bring those two together, to not ignore that aspect of the self. If this is just you, it's not a romantic situation for you, and that transformation is still happening, healing is coming through for you to understand this from a higher knowledge, from a higher level of understanding here with temperance, from from your higher mind even. Okay, how important it is, for you to honor both part of yourself, your spiritual aspect and emotional aspect of yourself, as well as the physical, and for you to find your own balance, your own set of balance, not just within yourself but also to those around you, to learn to not just, you know, take and just like consume and give orders, but also to learn on how to receive from others, even if it's just accolades, even if it's just, you know, how to interpret their contribution towards your success, right? What you're receiving from them, that's their contribution, and for you to learn to also share, you know, the proper balancing of things, give and take, and perhaps there's just the balancing within yourself. Okay, how much are you nourishing the other aspect of yourselves? And here we have the Four of Pentacles here, which is all about work order, Sun in Capricorn energy. And we have a lady here who's looking to the side, almost looking kind of very extremely humble is a kind way to say it, but almost intimidated here by that imposing masculine energy, which seems very all powerful here. And here we have the Page of Wands, talking about masculine energy. Look at this one here, it's on fire, right? Looks like the phoenix rising out of the ashes here. Look at the front. How masculine can that be? This is like alpha male and alpha male, right? This is like macho. Someone here is really in their masculine energy, okay? Someone is really in their masculine energy, and that's all that they can see. That's the way they know how to be. And for those of you that is a romantic situation, just know your person. I don't know if they I feel like that's just the way they are. By the way, the King of Wands is also a very masculine, is an alpha male. He's a like passionate and aggressive, and you know, can also be very suave and just know how to get their way around, can also be very sweet when they need to be. But you know, they're that male who knows how to read poetry and recite poetry, but also can go to war, and they can write songs and sing a beautiful song, and the next, as you know, moment, just, you know, kill a bear with their bare hands. That's always I imagine the King of Wands. But anyways, some of you, especially you, feminine energy Taurus, you are dealing with an alpha male. Okay, I'm gonna take those two. I saw that Queen of Pentacles earlier, but she didn't come out. Oh, look what's on top for you. More Capricorn energy. So for some of you, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn on your chart. The devil here, we're seeing the back of the devil. No, the front of the devil, excuse me. Two people chained together, right? Those two people here, light, dark, self, that we see in the Lovers card. And this is number 15, we just with 6, and this is number 6, major arcana. These two are linked together, okay? When there's love, you say how they say there's a very thin line between love and hate. That would be the love, and that would be the hate. That would be the positive aspect and the negative aspect of a very deeply connected, very deep connection between two people, even in love. So here we have the 6. Beautiful. I'm glad this card came out. We have the 6 of air, the 6 of swords here. Okay, so we are moving here. That transformation has happened. We are moving from macho energy. Okay, if it was you, especially if it was you that was in that energy, Taurus, we are moving here. And if you're a female Taurus that was it too much in your masculine power, spirit is helping you. That's why that balance needs to come to help you to come out of this energy here, to do especially even if it's your way of thinking, because the swords talk about mentality and ideas and thoughts and the way we think and we process information, we communicate. So it's like you are moving from that macho energy to that overly masculine energy, okay? And embodying more of that Queen of Pentacles energy, embodying more of that nurturing energy. Like she is a mother, right? She's also very abundant, right? She's a minor kind of version of the Empress. She knows how to use her earthly resources to create abundance in her life, okay? So what was facing you, it's a connection here, especially for those of you, if it's a romantic situation, just know this is going to be overcome. There's a transformation happening here for you to reconnect with your person, to reconnect in a more balanced way with your person. We're gonna move away from egos and too much, toxic masculinity. I don't know, I always add a syllable when I say femininity or masculinity, but forgive me, you guys understand what I'm saying. So we're gonna move away from that. And we have Capricorn energy twice here, Sun in Capricorn, also card representing Capricorn here. So for some of you, it's indeed you are dealing with a Capricorn person, or it's just you really, it's just about work, career here, the way you deal with money. That was a real negative things, the way you use money to control your partner too. And I feel like it's money that was being used, career, status, position. Perhaps your family came from health, perhaps you're a more wealthy person from your significant other, right? Or perhaps it's just your job. They're a stay-at-home mom, they don't work, they don't bring any money into the house. Or you're stay-at-home dad, or you make less money than them, than your wife or girlfriend or whatnot, and that makes them too much masculine. That makes them perhaps there's a lack of respect there. They become bored with it. They cannot see you in the same light. Whatever it is that is your personal situation, just know that there is a change coming through here. Let's get some women's advice from the Women's Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Women's advice for Taurus. Women's advice for Taurus spirits. Women's advice for... Oh, okay. That was a weird shuffle I was doing there, but playfulness, yes. Once you start to get out of that masculine energy, you tap more into the feminine energy, and you tap more into that nurturing energy. Be a little bit more playful. To recapture women's, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yes. Okay, allow your romantic feeling of fun to shine. It cannot be work all the time. Okay, especially when you're dealing with another here, you need to explore, you need to play, you need to have some downtime, you need to just spend time together. Even if you're not doing anything fancy, you don't have to even go out. Just being in each other's presence in a way where you can connect, where you feel each other's essence, where you can be in the moment, right? And spirit is really encouraging you there, Taurus, okay? And I truly feel for this reading, a lot of you may be the female Taurus that have been tapping way too much into your masculine power, that have literally lost your balance, and you need to bring that playfulness back into the relationship. And the card that came out for you says you deserve love. You are lovable. Aww. You see, Taurus, you are lovable. Believe it, okay? Your person love you. You are in a spiritual connection here. You have a spiritual partnership, and spirit is protecting this partnership. They're invested in protecting this partnership. You are lovable. You deserve love. This is Cupid arrow that has struck you straight in the heart. Look at all the little cherubs from the heavens that are watching over you, that are invested into this. You are not in this alone, okay? The balance of the universe is affected by this love connection. So keep that passion alive. Keep the romance alive, okay? Connect with your person. Reconnect with your person, I should say. And let's get some spiritual advice for you. The Daily Oracle card. I love this deck. My very first deck ever. I've been saying that in every reading because it is so, and it's amazing how far I've come, the journey I've been on since the time I've purchased this deck. Messages for Taurus, Spirit. Messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. They're a little bit slippery. Ooh, perfect. Not onto the floor. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have change in direction at the bottom of the deck. Yes, there's a transformation happening here. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and to our guidance. My goodness, this is the card right there. This is the card right there. Divine protection and guidance. This is the Temperance card, like literally. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Follow the path. Listen to the guidance you're receiving, okay? Wow, Taurus. Oh my God. Play, play, play. That's an order at this point. that's just a message from Spirit. That's an order from me. Oh my God. Yes, who are you to give orders? But wow. Playfulness. And here we have play from the daily guidance. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. I'm going to leave it here so you guys can read it for yourself. Do you see the synchronicity in messages here? Enjoy. Take off your shoes and play. Fall is here. Go outside in nature. It's not as hot anymore. Go enjoy that little transition time to just do things outside. Play with your significant other. Take a weekend. Turn off the phone. Turn off everything. Just the two of you. Have naked wrestling match. I don't know. Whatever you're into. Taurus. This is beautiful. Play, 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 play. That's the advice here from Spirit, okay? Tap into that feminine energy a little bit more. I'm sending you so much love during this time. I think you're gonna be just fine, okay, Taurus? There's passion here in this relationship. There's a real divine connection here, and you're very much protected. And this love here is like it's tight. And don't lose it. Don't take your sight off of it. Just keep things balanced, okay? And come back next week for the next set of reading. If you like my style of reading, you'd like to show support, you get some insights from these messages, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone that may benefit. And I do provide Reiki healing, long distance Reiki healing, as well as guidance, personal reading. So please contact me if you need of that as well. My information is down below in the description box. Let me know, lanmoutarot@gmail.com, and I'll send you the information you need in order to book your reading with me. And once again, enjoy this transition here, okay? Play, Taurus, play, play, play. I'm sending you so much love. Bye. Oh, right. Remember, Taurus, love is indeed the only answer. We cannot live without saying that. Focus on the love. And that's what I mean by love is the only answer. Focus on the love, okay? To recapture that romance again. Bye-bye.